In this ConvertBox review video, I'm going to be taking you from A to Z. I'm going to be showing you basically almost every single step, and I'm going to be showing you through a first time's perspective. It's going to be the first time that I log in, so it's going to be really interesting to see how fast or slow and if I encounter any problems whilst using this software for the first time. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so just one last thing before we dive into the review. This is actually a review that I uploaded a while ago on my channel, but this review was over an hour long, and I found that a lot of people didn't get past the first 15 minutes or so purely because of how long it was. So what I've done is I've actually taken that footage, re-edited it, and compiled it into a smaller version, which is this video. Now, there are so many good elements in this video that I truly believe other reviewers have not captured when it comes to ConvertBox, that it would have been a shame just to simply redo this and pretend that it's my first time in it. It really captures the essence of this software. So I've just compiled it, made it smaller, and made it a little bit more watchable for you. So I do hope you enjoy, and make sure you check out my bonus content in the description below if you use my link to purchase ConvertBox. Now let's jump into the video. Okay, so we're in the dashboard. This is the first thing that you're going to see, and you're not overwhelmed with 1,000,001 buttons. You're not overwhelmed with anything really. You know, you've just got, this site has no ConvertBoxes yet. Click new ConvertBox to create a ConvertBox for this site. Let's click on this. So we've got my profile, so that obviously shows my personal information. Installation, so install ConvertBox on your site. Select an option. Install on our WordPress plugin. Okay, so they've got a WordPress plugin, so that's great. Option 2, add the script to our pages, so that's great as well. Option 3, send instructions to your developer. Well, we're not going to be using that, but you just enter your email there, and I assume it sends the code to them with probably instructions. We click on stats. This shows all the stats probably for every robot you've set up, and you can filter it. I manage my sites, so we can connect all the sites there. That's cool. Integrations, we can connect all of our integrations. So like MailerLite or Infusionsoft or whatever you're using, and then you've got the billing and my profile. So let's go back to dashboard and click new ConvertBox. Give this ConvertBox a name. So what do I want to name it? I'm going to name it Marty Englander page. Okay, choose a group for this ConvertBox. Well, I've not got any groups, but can you see it's saying create new group? So let's create it. And what's nice is that it doesn't actually push you away from this core page. So that's really nice and easy. So what am I going to call this? I'm going to just call this ME page, Facebook page. Do I want to set a goal for this group? Well, of course, we're going to do on and stop showing this group to the visitor if they have met the goal of any ConvertBox inside this group with a specific page. So let's just say I'm doing a brand awareness campaign on Facebook, and I want them to visit the homepage of my website. So there, okay, because if they visit the homepage, then my objective has been complete. Okay, so we're going to click save, and it says I have no access to create this goal, this campaign. So what does that actually mean? Well, I reckon it's probably because I don't have anything integrated. So let's see how we can do that. Let's go to here, and I believe it was in settings, integrations. Okay, I can't see Facebook here. So let's head over to my sites. Let's try adding my website, add site. Okay, so now I've got a site successfully added. Let's go back to dashboard. Let's create a new ConvertBox. And again, I'm just going to do Facebook Marty Englander page. And then I'm going to create a new group. We're going to do ME homepage Facebook campaign B1. Okay, do you want to set a goal? Let's do yes. Okay, visited Okay, please note your embedded code must be on the URL page for us to track this goal. Okay, so enter the URL of the page you want to set for this goal. Okay, so we're going to do save. Okay, let's just see if turn that off. Can we do this? So just going to do save. Okay, so this isn't going to plan. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the campaign, I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to contact support, and let's see how fast they get back to me again. So I emailed them at about 11:47 a.m. and they replied back at 12 p.m. with the issue as to why I'm facing it, and it's not them, it was me. And I think this is a really important part of the video, actually, because it just proves that they are on the ball when it comes to customer support. I mean, you could see I just struggled with doing something. I sent them a quick email letting them know what's happening, and within 13 minutes they replied back, they checked my account, they saw what was going on, and they even created this snapshot. And that the issue is because I didn't select my site on the top left of the box. So I've done that. They've shown me where to find it, and now I'm going to head back. And they also said if I have any more problems, just send them another email. So you can see if I click here, I've now selected my site, and let's try this again. So click on the new ConvertBox, and we're going to call it Facebook homepage campaign version 1. Okay, and we're going to create a new group, and we're going to call it Facebook home page visitors. How do I spell visitors? Okay, and now I'm going to select on. I'm going to change this to visit a specific web page, and I'm going to do my website again. Moment of truth. Bang. You see, it's worked. The solution, very quick, 13 minutes and bang. So let's carry on. So we're now creating a robot, and I'm going to select ConvertBox type. And so what do we actually want to happen? And I think I'm going to go with a sticky bar. Okay, so let's do select. And what's really nice here is that it's actually just guiding you through the process. So you can see if I click the back button, it's not overwhelming me with loads and loads of options. It's just giving me just the basic types of pop-ups that we can have. So again, I'm going to select on bar, and now if I want to build it from scratch, I can do, or I can see the pre-designed ones. So these are all the pre-designed, but what I'm going to do, I actually want to build it from scratch. I like building things from scratch, and I think that's just a nice touch. So this is the new 2.0 ConvertBox that they were talking about previously on the front page. So what do we want to happen? Well, if I'm going to be doing Marty Englander, maybe I want to be selling my email signature course that I'm actually giving away for free when you purchase this software through my link. So you know what? Let's do a video. Oh, that was nice. See that? I just literally just dragged it over, and that's like so. And then, so this video is going to pop down and maybe do some text there and add some text. And oh, it's so sleek. And I love this interface as well. Can you see it? It feels so smooth. I know it's a weird thing because I'm using a computer, but sometimes softwares have this feel to it, and it feels very nice and very clean to use. Discount today only for my email signature business course. Okay, and if I select that, do that, and I can hyperlink it. What source is? Oh, so you can. Oh, that's cool. So this is the retargeting. So let's just say, okay, so this is how you would actually retarget customers. You'll just here's the shortcode to do that. So you'll just type that, select these, and these are shortcodes which will do it. which will preload what you want. So I'm actually just going to get rid of that because I guess this is more advanced, but the fact that we can see it and see how easy it is to implement, that's nice. But I'll probably cover that in the course when I create it. So let's just scroll down, and so this shows up, and now we want a button, and we also want a timer. So we're going to put the timer there, and let's see how this works. So we've got evergreen or fixed date. I'm going to do an evergreen timer, and we're going to actually do 59 minutes. That's hours. 59 minutes here. And when this countdown timer ends, what do we want to do? Well, I'm actually going to redirect them to another page. So what I'm going to do, let's just say I want to send them over to an I don't know, my core website, which is going to be let's just say martyenglander.com/contact. Okay, it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm just using it as an example, and we can change the size of the of this timer. So let's do medium, large. Do you know what? I actually like large. Can we do show custom? So you can actually change all the fields. So what happens if I delete that? Okay, days. So minutes. Okay, so you can see you can actually change it. That's nice. Okay, that's going to be days, and or well, we don't actually change it. Let's do the color. We do. So I'm not quite sure what's actually changed. There. Okay. So let's do. Okay. And I think that's all I'm going to do for the timer. Let's just click on this. And can we change? So this is quite nice. So it actually shows open another step. So what we've done with the timer is, and you can see this is actually the first time I'm using this, and I'm really picking it up, and it's actually making a lot of sense to me. So if this timer runs out, then it's going to send people to a different page automatically. And if they click on this button within the timer, we're going to open up another step, and I think we need to create another step. So we're just going to do link to a different page, and we're going to do martyenglander.com, and we'll send them to discount. Okay, now I don't think I've actually got anything called discount, but it'll send them there. We can change the button color text, but I'm going to leave that. But we'll change the background color, and we'll do it here. Can we make it bigger? So we can change the shape of it. That's really easy. Button size, large, of course. Wide, yeah, that's really nice. Okay, and I think if we click on the background, we can change it to 2 columns, and that's nice. So let's see if we want to drag it over. There we go. We can actually drag it all over. And we can quickly change the size of the columns as well, which is really nice. But I'm just going to do center. Actually, yeah, I'll do center. I'm going to drag this here. I'm going to put the video on this side as well. And there you go. What bar will push the page down? Oh, so okay, so I think this will actually push the content of whatever's on your page down the page. I'm not going to do that. And we can, of course, change the position so it's at the bottom, but I'm going to stick to the top because it's nice at the top. How can we? So we can do a background overlay color. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so this is the background of it all. And you know what? Why not? Let's leave it at that color. And if we want to put a background image there, I assume we just click that and bang, we have that in. So let's see what that looks like on mobile, and that looks fantastic on mobile. What does this do? So you can actually specifically change the size so it's just on mobile. Okay, you can hide columns as well. That's nice. Okay, so what else have we got? So we've got steps here, and I just want to go over the elements a little bit more. But I actually, let's change the text of this button to how can I do this? Side by side buttons. That's cool. That's very cool, but I'm not going to do that. You just click on the button, and what should we type? We'll type claim your discount today. And again, if you were if you were targeting a customer, you would just enter their first name there or the beginning of it, and again that will be really spooky for the customer, but they'll think it's dead cool. Okay, so that's there, and that's going to take someone to a new page on my website. Yeah, okay, so let's close that. Let's see what the steps are about. So create multiple steps to engage, segment, and convert your visitors. So start creating a step. So let's first step is this, and what do we do with it? Added here. Oh, so these are scripts. Okay, let's add a new step, name the step. I don't know. Let's just do test 1 because I'm not quite sure how to work this. Okay, create step. Step. Okay. Okay. So the way this would work is, so the first step is obviously what we've just created. The second step will be another thing that we're going to create, I imagine. So if we click on elements, and let's say we just wanted to send them over a form. Okay, so this form is enter your information to get the discount link, and let's just do edit form fields. Can you see how simple this is to use? So yeah, all we want is the full name and email. I'm not going to ask for any more information. I'm going to do done. Can we change the form size? Large. I like large. Horizontal. Yep, that's the way we want it. Actually, I think there's research gone into it, and a vertical form is always better than a horizontal form. So we'll leave it at that. The button color, we'll just change it to that again. Okay, and edit button text. And what should we put? Send me the link via email, please. Okay, so that's like so. And what else can we do with the form? We can, after the visitor submits this form, open up another step, close this or redirect to a URL. And of course, we're going to want to redirect them to another URL. And I'm going to go back in a second to my previous step and just amend something. So redirect to, I don't know, martyenglander.com, final offer page, you know, so maybe actually we'll just do upsell page. Let's do upsell. So upsell page. Okay, that's cool. And let's just go back to oh, okay, so what's this? So set form actions. So set specific actions to trigger when a visitor submits this form. So I assume if we want to sync the information that these people submit from this form, it's going to go into an email software. So if we click add a new form action, select an integration, webhooks, you would simply paste your webhook in there, and you can get one from Zapier, do the send test, and then add form action, and that will sync it with whatever third-party emailing software that you're actually using. So that's actually really nice touch. Let's just close this, and let's go back to steps. Go to the first step, and you see how that's now changed. This is so simple. Let's click on this button, and instead of it taking them to a web page, open another step, and you can see step 1 is there. So hopefully when someone clicks on this next step, bang, this is actually really good software. This is really easy, and I just want to change this name to something, to form. Okay, and done. So now when they enter their information, we don't really need to create any more. Actually, yeah, let's create one last step. Sorry, this is getting me excited. One last step to the thank you page. So thank you. Okay. Create step. Okay, add new step. No, sorry, let's just cancel that. Okay, add new step, and here we're going to go back to elements, and we are going to, now it's up to you if you want to offer another offer, or I'm just going to keep it simple and type, what's vertical? Okay, and type, thank you. Please check your inbox and junk folder for the link. Okay, that's been done, and there might be a chance that we can see what they're. So let's just do this here. Put in first name. Thank you. please check your inbox and junk folder. So now, potentially, I don't know if it's going to work. Remember, this is my first time as well. This should take their first name that they've just entered and then thank you, please check your junk box and folder. Okay, so, and I can see that there is an A/B test, but again, I'm, because I'm still not 100% sure of the software in terms of how to properly use it, even though it looks really simple. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Create a variation. So we've got variation A, and instead of just clicking this, I'm going to duplicate it, I imagine. And now we've got B. So if we click on this, I'm going to change this video, and I want to put an image there. Okay. And I'm going to change the claim to grab your discount today. Okay, so you can actually see that variation B holds all of this information, because really it's only this bit I want to say, and variation A grabs this. So now I can actually test which offer, if it's going to convert better with a image or a video, and settings. So cookied split test or regular split test. So your variants will show randomly, and each visitor may see more than one of your variants, or cookied will run randomly, but each visitor will always be shown the same variant. So actually, I'm going to do regular split test because that's probably a better way of testing. And if you wanted to do another one, oh no, you can only split test A/B once. Okay, so have a look at mobile. Looks good. What's show profile? Oh, that's cool. So if you want to make it a little bit more personal, my profile name is Marty Englander, and I'm not going to do the title. Okay, and then you could add a little image of yourself there. That's a really nice touch, and it looks great on mobile. Okay, so that's quite nice. I'm happy with all of that. Let's save it and see, do you want to activate? No, I'm going to activate it later because I want to just carry on going with it, and it's taken me out of it. So let's go back to dashboard. Let's head over here, click on it, edit, and let's go to display. And remember, this is the first time I've ever used this software. So as you can see, I really am picking up really fast. There's not a huge learning curve so far. So under display, let's see what all of this means. So trigger, select when you want this ConvertBox to show. So do I want it to show immediately? No, I don't. I want to do it on a page scroll percentage, which basically means once someone hits halfway or whatever percentage, I'm going to do 50%. Of the page, this is when this will display to them. And the reason why we're going to do that, in my opinion, is that we don't want to bombard our viewers, to the point where it's like, oh, just go away sort of thing. We just want them to be nice and relaxed and start to feel our website, and then show them the offer, because then they're a little bit more engaged. They've had a chance to look at the content. So we've also got duration here, so select how often each visitor will see this ConvertBox. I'm going to change it to just, I only want them to see it twice, so limit to 2 views per day. Okay, so that's fine. Location, select where you want this ConvertBox to show. Show on someone else's page using an overlay link. That's an interesting option, but I'm going to do on all pages of my site, and we're going to click next. So target, select who you want to see this ConvertBox show to all visitors on my website, target specific visitors on my website. So I'm going to click on this one and show convert if visitor meets all the following rules. So add visitor rule. So I want to referring website, and this is exactly what we're going to do. So the pretend campaign that we're doing is going to be from Facebook.com, and we're going to press save. So now if they come from Facebook.com, oh, and we can actually do, if they're from England, no, United Kingdom, then one thing, yeah. Oh, what does that say? Add name of country here. Oh, we've already done that. Okay. And what else? Okay, so now this will hopefully only show if they're from Facebook.com and they're also in the United Kingdom. And now we're going to do next. And do I want to set any goals? So let's say select a goal, subscribe to an opt-in form, which is ultimately what we want because we want them to submit their information to claim the discount. So we're going to do finish. Let's see what happens once we've done. So where would you like to go from here? So we're going to go to the dashboard. So now we have this and it's currently inactive. So let's activate it. Okay, and let's go to settings. Okay, save. So I'm going to open up martyenglander.com. Now I can't imagine this is going to work straight away because I've not actually integrated it properly yet. So let's go and do that. So how can we do that? So I think if we go here and then installation and we head over to WordPress, we want to install the WordPress plugin. So I'm going to do it all from scratch just so you can see what's actually happening. So we're now in the plugins area of my WordPress website and I'm going to search for, I assume it's called ConvertBox. Let's have a look. Okay, and now install, activate, and as you can see it's asking me to put in my license key. So I'm going to head over here and do just that, paste it, submit. Okay, so that's now been submitted. It's successfully done. Let's just have a click on ConvertBox here to see if anything happens. So nothing's actually happening. I don't see any other plugins showing. So let's head over, let's log out and go to the front of the website. We are now at the front of the website. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clear the cache of my site and see what happens. Now, we'd set it to show when we get 50% down the page. So let's start scrolling. And nothing's happened as of yet. So let's go back into the settings and see what's happening. So let's go to dashboard. Is it all active? It is active. Stats. Okay, that's nice. You can see there's test variations here and you can show the breakdown and what's not. And again, nothing's showing, so let me double check everything and I'll be back in a second. Found the issue, and again, this is all part of the learning curve, but luckily it was only like 2 minutes it took me. So the issue is when I was doing the setup of the targeting, I set it up to come from Facebook and then also in the UK. Now I am in the UK, but I've not actually come from Facebook. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this, I'm going to do next and finish, and then go to dashboard, make sure that's still active. Now I'm going to go back to my website, I'm going to clear the cache, and I'm going to scroll down, and again, nothing's showing. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back and I found the issue, and the issue was actually not the software, but in fact cache. And if you don't know what cache is, it's basically little cookies stored in your browser to help you load websites faster when you've already visited them. And when it does this, it's actually storing like information about the website, and often if you add new things to it, you need to give your website a hard reset, which is exactly what I've just done. So I'm just going to refresh the page again, and I'm going to scroll down, and with luck, when we reach about 50-ish%, it's going to load. And if here we go, and as you can see, we've got the video, we've got the button, and you can see bang. And now I'm just going to enter my information. Okay, okay, send me the link via email please. It's still submitting, and it looks so clean. And obviously it's taken them to a fake page because I made it in the back end, but it will take them to wherever you want, and that's really, really cool. Did you see how clean and simple that was? So that was a really nice go of how this software actually works. And like you could see, when I had in the settings only apply this to people who in the UK and are coming from Facebook, it did that very intelligently, which is nice. And yeah, great. So let's go into the stats. Let's just refresh this. So now we're on the back end, and you can see all the activity, the snapshots of what's happening. Very clearly, it said we've had 2 people view it. We've had 1 person interact, 1 person leave, and it says 2 there because I actually looked on Firefox before. If we scroll down, click on this and click on stats, we can see 2 views, the exact date, which campaign, and which variation they actually saw. And that's really nice. Let's just go to dashboard, and can we actually see these leads anywhere? Stats, how easy is it to see the leads? Click on this, show breakdown. Oh, that's cool. So it actually shows you where people are going to drop off. And so I just like you, I'm just I'm exploring it for the first time, so this is why I'm doing everything from raw. I don't want to give you the illusion that it's anything that it's not. Just going to edit, goals, back, finish, exit. So I'm not 100% sure where that lead went. However, I imagine this is where you actually connect your third party, and then it's stored in the third party, which is absolutely fine, because ideally there's no point collecting these leads if you're not going to have a follow-up with them. So if you connect whatever third party email software you've got, it will connect it here. I am a member of GetResponse, which is really good, and also MailerLite and Klaviyo, but I use Klaviyo for email systems, for email templates, sorry. But either way, I hope you've gained a ton of value from this. If you do want me to create a full-blown course, I'm definitely going to be using this software myself. I actually think it's a breath of fresh air. My weird dyslexia, which I don't have, is kicking in today. But it's definitely something which is really clean, super simple to use. It's actually working, which is nice to know. And of course, it's a no-brainer if you're looking to convert your visitors faster, and obviously not annoy them a little bit more. So again, if you want a discount for this software, make sure you click the link in my description. If you want to ask me any questions about this, etc., make sure you leave a comment in the comments area. If you want to see more of this content and stuff like this, subscribe to my channel, and also head over to my martyengland.com website and enter your email address, and I'll send you exclusive news and all sorts that I don't share on YouTube. Now, if you struggle building a website and other things like that, I've recently done a review on a software builder called Fast Pages, and again, it's like over $1,000. However, I've managed to get you 97% off that. So click the link in again the description, and it will take you to that review video where you can see how that works. If you want me to build a WordPress website for you, again, leave a comment in the description and I'll show you how to do that, and maybe I'll add that in the course that I'm going to be building very shortly. So again, thanks for watching, and good luck.